the 5 Marines lose their legs. The 1 Marine is mortally wounded but not dead yet. When we hear all these things in the snake pit, Watson was in there with me in the COC. Lieutenant Heath had just arrived on the scene, so he and 1st Airline Polson were some of the first responders. And I'll tell you what, the desire to leave the snake pit and go there was strong, but as I always say, when the second IED went off, the 3 122s, only history judges that was the last one. Like a fuel tank exploded a little while later, we thought that was a 3rd IED. Now we know there was only 2. But in the moment, how do you know there's not 6 that will go off, and that was the 2nd of 6? So the necessity for leadership on the radio to coordinate different actions, getting the QRF from the battalion, there's all sorts of disinformation that goes out accidentally, and I would have 2 radios on both ears, feeling guilty that I'm not personally in danger, but knowing that this is, I'm the only guy trained to do this, with a few exceptions. There's 100 Marines who can rescue other people. But that's tough, and it takes, I think, academic teaching of leadership, saying your role, the way I phrase it is, whatever you can do that no one else can do, that's all you should be doing. If you're a big, stout linebacker guy, you're the guy evacuating a Marine. If you're a skinny little guy but you know medical, you shouldn't be carrying a Marine, you should be saying, monkey, come over here, carry this guy, and you start working on stuff. So, specific answer to your question, my role, I was in the snake pit, I coordinated the response, I decided to push Lieutenant Mahika, and in retrospect it was probably 3 minutes late. I could have pushed him earlier, but I waited, kind of in a 3rd generation way, trying to develop the situation. That's exactly what was going through my mind. Let me not commit this reserve force, see how it pans out. Because of some of the technology we have going on now that defeats IEDs, etc., a lesson learned from that night was, the minute the first vehicles got disabled, I should have pushed the QRF to the geographical location, because I think we could have benefited from some of the technology.